about they don't appreciate what you've done or your
The winner last
progress.
year is a very talented ventriloquist. Amazing. We've never seen anything like this.
A
And
ventriloquist
who would
is
think
so
that
old
a
school.
ventriloquist would win?
I know.
But he had a smile on his face, a very pleasant fella. Never moves his mouth. A little bit movement I've noticed in his throat as he stands there. But then he's got these real cute little dummies, one's a duck or something like that.
Frog and
you know, they'll talk and he'll be talking and they'll interrupt and talk and he switches.
and then he can sing.
Then he
too.
sings for them. They're singing and he just standing there smiling and one of them said, "What are you smiling about?"
He was as
back
good
to
as
singing.
Edgar Bergen, and Charlie McCarthy. Better probably because he's more up to date and everything. But
He got a contract in Vegas, $100 million for 5 years.
Wow.
Plus the $1 million for the show.
Was that going to go for anybody? I mean, was whoever won going to get that Vegas contract?
They have a program in Vegas. They get $1 million and a program on a stage in Vegas.
But did he get more because?
But then he was taken up by the casino or whatever you call them.
$100
million for 5 years.
Man, that's
not
amazing.
$100 million a year, but $100 million
to
for
fulfill your
5 years.
contract.
Oh, that's $20 million a year.
That's amazing. He's
that's right.
doing pretty well. But you know what? They just hired someone that had a built-in audience and millions rooting for him by the end of the episode, the series. All that marketing they got because the casino got to benefit.
Oh,
from.
yeah.
They know
There
that
was
people
a following already.
travel to Vegas and come see him because they were committed over
And
20 weeks to.
I'm sure that all the top 5 and probably the top 10 all have jobs. Just people wanting them for maybe not Las Vegas, but some for Las Vegas.
Their
and
hometown.
or
They may get a
Chicago or
record contract or what?
Can I get you some? Because I don't want you to get it.
No.
Oh. I was hearing you guys talk about this, talent show, and I was thinking about, wow, they're really into this. And I started thinking, well, back in what I remember at least, Oregon and going to Milo and doing like Adventist, talent show nights and stuff. It seemed to me that there was there was always something coming up in the next 6 months that was like a talent show. Do you guys remember ever doing something on stage? I mean, I remember my Chim Chimney, but do you remember doing? And what was your talent?
Larry sang "True Love"
You
to
played
me
the
once.
vibraharp.
I played the vibraharp for a talent show. I was just a little amateur.
Was this
church
Oregon?
Things.
Or was this maybe
Oregon.
even before that? So what was your song that you would perform?
I did the one called "The Clock," something.
She was good.
On the
She was good.
vibraharp. It was the clock.
Beautiful woman
something,
standing
can't
behind a
remember.
vibraharp. How can you not be good?
What made you buy a vibraharp?
I'm trying to think how I got inspired.
Did you
to
see
do
somebody on
that.
the
I think
Liberace
the
show?
marimba or something interested you.
Well, yeah, Jerry Herdman played the marimba. It was so beautiful. He played it so beautifully.
Isn't
And
it like
so
the
I was
vibraharp?
thinking, yeah, except it's vibraharp is electric and a marimba is just
On a
the
marimba,
wood.
you have to make the double sounds, whereas a vibraharp is electric and it has dampers that open and close on the tubes. And so you
give the
can hit it once,
vibrato thing.
and it sounds like you're hitting it 3 or 4 times.
And I finally, when it was a phase I went through for 10 years, and then Bonnie Williams said, JoAnn, I would love to have your vibraharp. I'd like to buy your vibraharp for you.
Oh.
And so I said, well, I don't play it anymore, and so I'll sell it to you. She bought it for $1,000.
But what are they worth? I mean,
well, I think I bought it for about $1,200 or something like that.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
You did.
Well, I checked prices for it, and I called the company, and It was top of the line.
That was pretty impressive
Hampton?
for you to buy that.
Hampton,
Well, that may be it.
something like that.
Anyway.
Well, that must have been a big step, especially in the 60s, to spend $1,200 on a musical instrument.
Yeah.
And you're not sure, would you continue? I mean, did you play one before you bought it?
No.
I'm sure I did. I took lessons from there
Oh, you did?
at Andrews, from the music department guy.
Okay, so you knew that there was an interest and it was a safe
You
bet.
bought it at Andrews?
Yeah, because Evelyn went with me to pick it out.
I'd forgotten that.
And I played in a musical group there.
I just thinking the other day, both Evelyn and Jerry are gone.
I know.
Aww.
They used to be part of the group.
They were really cool people. I mean, Evelyn reminded me of your sister, Eve, in a way, because, I mean, the pictures, she was very pretty, very fashionable. And then Jerry, I just remember, as just being like this gregarious bear with the white, puffy hair, you know?
Very professorial.
What was the name of the group that you were in at Andrews?
Oh, just the Friends. There was no name.
Oh,
of the
no, I
group.
meant she was in a musical group.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
You didn't
just,
call yourselves the Rat Pack or anything?
I can't remember if they had a name, but it was just the music guy and chairman of the music department, just had a group he brought together, different instruments. And
is that Paul Hamill? Did he do that?
No, it was an older man. I think Paul
He was an
Hamill
old man.
came
He
after
was a year older
that.
than we were.
And then where did you perform when you guys got together?
Oh, at faculty parties and church.
I have a hunch.
And
Something just hit me.
what?
She's recording us. Aren't you?
Yeah,
Which is okay.
just a little
But
audio.
the way she
I didn't know
interviews
that.
us. I mean, the way she interviews us, she just it keeps us going.
But Dana, we were going to record everything about you from the day
I don't
you
care
were
what
born.
it is. I want everything. But this is stuff I would never know about.
If I'd have known that, I'd have probably fibbed better.
You're not in the picture at all. It's just sort of in the general ethereal.
Well, mostly we were saying, well, I don't remember. That's awful to have.